is the Writer's Almanac for Saturday, the 3rd of April, 2021. The first truly portable personal computer was released on this date, 1981, went on sale, the 25-pound Osborne 1, sold by the Osborne Computer Company, had 2 floppy drives, a 5-inch screen, and it was a big success, sold 10,000 units a month. The Pony Express began mail delivery on this day, 1860, between Sacramento and St. Joseph, Missouri. The couriers carrying a pouch of mail, newspapers, 1,800 miles in 10 days. It only lasted for a year, and then a telegraph line was completed between California and Missouri, and the horses found something else to do. It's the birthday of Washington Irving, New York City, 1783. He tried to publicize his book, A History of New York from the Beginning of the World to the End of the Dutch Dynasty, by pretending that it was written by a man named Dietrich Knickerbocker. And he put out missing person notices, and he posed as Knickerbocker's landlord and threatened to publish the manuscript to cover the back rent. The reading public in 1809 was intrigued by all of this drama, and the book sold very well. And Washington Irving became the first person in this country to earn a living by writing. He then wrote a collection of short stories under the name Geoffrey Crayon, which included The Legend of Sleepy Hollow and Rip Van Winkle. It's the birthday of Henry Luce, born to Presbyterian ministries in the Shantung province of China, 1898. In 1923, he co-founded Time magazine, and by the time he retired in 1964, he was the head of an enormous publishing empire that included Life, Fortune, and Sports Illustrated. It's the birthday of the novelist Leon Uris, Baltimore, 1924, author of the best-selling Exodus, came out in 1958. The movie was directed by Otto Preminger, who thought the book was too anti-Arab and anti-British, and he rewrote much of the dialogue. Leon Uris denounced him, said that he had ruined the book. It's the birthday of a writer whose children's books have sold more than 20 million copies, Sandra Keith Boynton, born to Quaker parents in Orange, New Jersey, 1953. She majored in English at Yale, became a designer of greeting cards. It was she who designed a happy birthday card with a hippopotamus, a bird, and 2 sheep on it that said Hippo Birdie 2 U's, which sold 10 million copies. Her children's books include Hippos Go Berserk, Chocolate, The Consuming Passion, and Philadelphia Chickens. And it was on this day in 1968, Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his final speech in Memphis, Tennessee, to a group of striking sanitation workers, in which he said, "God has allowed me to go up to the mountain, and I've looked over, and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land." The next day, he was assassinated. Here's a poem by Edgar Allan Poe, El Dorado. Gaily bedight, a gallant knight, in sunshine and in shadow, had journeyed long singing a song in search of El Dorado. But he grew old, this knight so bold, and o'er his heart a shadow fell as he found no spot of ground that looked like El Dorado. And as his strength failed him at length, he met a pilgrim shadow. "Shadow," said he, "where can it be, this land of El Dorado?" "Over the mountains of the moon, down the valley of the shadow, ride, boldly ride," the shade replied, "if you seek for El Dorado." Edgar Allan Poe's El Dorado. That's the Writer's Almanac for Saturday, April the 3rd. Be well, do good work, keep in touch.